Hi, everybody. It's good to see you. I hope you're well. Won't you pull you up a chair and set a spell while I talk about the long lost town of Blakely, Alabama? Blakely, before it was a town and populated by European settlers, Native Americans lived in this area. A burial mound was found here and near the site of the town. In 1813, the town was founded by Josiah Blakely. Josiah Blakely was an entrepreneur and adventurer from Connecticut. He moved to Mobile in 1806, and he purchased 7,000 acres of land in the northeast corner of Mobile Bay. In 1813, he hired a surveyor to lay out the town and sold the first 10 lots. January 6, 1814, the Mississippi Territorial Legislature authorized Blakely to be laid out as a town and named Blakely. In 1820, the town became officially incorporated. After the War of 1812, Jacob Ball and David Brown became successful shipbuilders in the town. Soon they left for New York in 1820 to found the Brown and Bell Shipyard, famous for its clipper ships and steamboats. Blakely had a deep natural port and a sandbar that sometimes impeded ships to access Mobile. For many years, Blakely competed with Mobile to be the top port in the Alabama Territory. A post office operated under the name Blakely from 1826 to 1866. During the heights of its existence, it was a thriving town flourishing as a competitor with its western neighbor Mobile. Blakely was the county seat for Baldwin County from 1820 to 1868 when the government was moved to Daphne. It was the location of a major fort during the Civil War. One of the last battles of the Civil War was fought here April 1865. As Union soldiers overran Confederates, the town is now a historical state park known as Blakely State Park. The historic Blakely State Park is located on the former town site of Blakely in Baldwin County. The park encompasses an area once occupied by settlers in what was a thriving community on the river. Later, Confederate soldiers were garrisoned here and fought in the last major battle of the Civil War against the Union forces. After the Battle of Blakely, the town was badly damaged and the county seat moved to Daphne, and the town never recovered. It slowly dwindled away until there was nothing left. And that's when, in 1976, teacher Mary Grice of Mobile, Alabama, the park was established as a private non-profit foundation. The goal was to preserve and redevelop the area. In 1981, the Alabama legislature named Blakely a state park and created a separate state authority to oversee operations. Although it is called a state park, it is not operated by the Alabama Department of Conservation Natural Resources. The state funding was suspended during 2011, and the park is now fully funded by private contributions and gate receipts. In 1993, Blakely was named a Class A Civil War site by the United States Congress. The park is part of the Civil War Discovery Trail due to it being the site of the Battle of Fort Blakely. Some remnants of the battlefield operations remain, including the Confederate breastworks that cross the park. Some effort is underway to restore the Confederate and Union constructs that supported the Battle of Fort Blakely. The battle, involving over 16,000 soldiers, occurred the same day as the Confederate surrender. Little evidence remains today of the previous town of Blakely. A few historical markers designate important locations such as brick kiln and an old tree used as a hanging tree for the local courts. A river crossing here once linked Mobile and Baldwin counties. Prior to the establishment of the town, Blakely, an ancient Native American village, existed, and later large plantations occupied this location. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this little tale of the town of Blakely in Alabama. Appreciate you listening. We love you to pieces, and we'll see you next time.